I'm QZR Dobson, and I'm just a cool guy, man. Like I'm open arms. You know what I'm saying? Really good with the vibe. So you know what I'm saying. I make decent music. I would say, something I got something for everybody. You know, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm black.
Okay. Um, Everybody, welcome to another edition to the Day in a Life. We have a very special guest I'm here with.
QZR Dobson.
Thank you so much, QZR, for coming on the show or documentary. Let's just hop straight to it. Okay. When did you know you wanted to rap or do music?
Uh, when I was like 17, for real. Ran into a couple guys. Shout out Morelle. Shout out Ivy. They was doing the rap thing for real. I always did like poetry and stuff, but they was doing the rap shit, like rapidy rap, blow your mind. And they had did something in my garage. I still remember. It's called Pendulum to Post. I don't remember exactly how everything went. I remember Morelle said something about like he was sick off the bat. He did some crazy double entendre, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is something I got to do for sure.
That's interesting. So you said 17. That's pretty later on to your life. Right?
Yeah, 17, junior year.
So what interests did you have when you were younger as a kid?
I wanted to be an astronaut, for real. I wanted to go to outer space. I always wanted to be like the first guy on Mars,
Yeah.
I was really deep into science and like chemistry and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And staying with the growing up, so when you were growing up, who were you listening to, or who were your family listening to?
My mom, Erica Badu, India.Arie, Music Soul Child. My mom really was heavy into R&B, for real.
Yeah.
My dad, what's his name? For some reason, Rakim.
Ooh,
My dad
yeah.
had that Rakim, what was it, 20s collection or something? Like, what was it called? My 20s collection. You know what I'm talking about? It's like like the greatest hits of Eric B and Rakim. And Rakim had Microphone Fiend, bro. That was my favorite. I knew every word to that shit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a little bit of rap growing up and R&B. So you had that background before you started rapping.
Yeah.
Type stuff. So 17, you're in high school. Would you say high school had any part of your rap career or helped you into your rap career?
Hell no. Hell
Talk
no.
about that.
I was trying to play football.
Yeah.
I was really heavy. I was outside linebacker. I was really heavy on it. Like I didn't smoke, I didn't drink. You know what I'm saying? Worked out heavy. I was in really good shape.
Right.
And I thought I was going to at least, I didn't know if I was going to the league.
That was your dream.
But I don't know if that was really my dream. I just knew I could have definitely did it.
Yeah.
Like I think I could have definitely did it if I took it more serious.
Right.
My dad was really heavy into sports and I was pretty good at him. So it was like, that's what he was really, and he was really good at sports growing up. So he seen that in me. He seen a little of himself in me. So he was special to me.
When did your football career die?
Last game, senior year, like everyone else's. I started though. I was a starter, but
Right.
yeah. But
So then, were you rapping at the time, or
yeah.
So you was rapping and doing football.
Yeah, but I didn't tell people at all.
Right.
I didn't want to let people know I rapped. I always, I feel like when I started, I had potential. Like if I could tell myself, like if I could see myself rap, you know what I'm saying, today and go back in time, I would definitely see that I had potential and I was good. Like in my mind too, I had this crazy thought. It was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go to college, but I'm gonna still do this rapping shit, on the low, and I'm gonna be a football player that's actually good at rapping.
Right.
Cause a lot of niggas trash. Bro. I mean, yeah, you can run a 4.24. I'm not that fast. You better than me in football, but you know what I'm saying. So I was just thinking I would do that on the low, like Le'Veon Bell type,
So yeah, that's interesting. So like you felt like you could have been the first like football player that was really good at rap instead of that's like a football player that can also rap.
Yeah, I was trying to be on Dame Time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good.
I
I
was
like
trying
that
to be on Dame
comparison.
Time.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about QZR. What's the meaning behind that?
That's QZR, man. That's we was just searching up, like we was trying to figure out what we was gonna do with the group. I think it was me, DJ Ivy. We was sitting somewhere. We was at somebody's house. We trying to figure out, okay, what we gonna call ourselves. We just now talking about starting something up like a collective. And so I don't know who said the word Quasar, but somebody said it and we was like, let's search it up. Let's see what that mean. And it was like the definition at the time or what came up said a group of stars or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, that's us, bro.
Yeah.
We a group of stars. So instead, like, I think Quasar is totally different definition. Don't quote me, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's like everything in the galaxy or everything in this universe. You know what I'm saying? It was Quasar. But, you know, we a group of stars. Let's take the S off that bitch, put a Z.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Shorten it up. Or
I mean, it sounds like a Z already.
Right, no, it does. Yeah, it definitely does.
QZR just abbreviated it. You know?
So, when you guys were developing the group, did you guys already have songs out at that time or not yet?
I don't, maybe a couple on SoundCloud. Like, we wasn't really dropping like that, you know?
Right.
We didn't have any headway. Really, it was just a whole bunch of niggas linking up. You know, we had all the time in the world just linking up and making music whenever we could. And the music was decent, you know. The mixes wasn't crazy. I mean, I linked up with I think I was 19 or 20, something like that. I linked up with Crack-a-Lack a couple times, went to his studio. Mm-hmm. And then after that, the first time I really dropped a real song, I think it was in 2020. It was a 2-pack. So it was Gracious and it was Function. It was Gracious and Function. Or was it good? No, Gracious is straight up. Function was on SoundCloud, my bad. Gracious straight up was the first song I dropped. I did that with Kaz Killer. And that's why I was like, okay, this is he nice, bro. I'm just gonna keep coming back here, and then from then on, it was just single.
How much of your past would you say affects your music now?
All of it. Yeah. For sure. I still got, I don't know, my dad raised me. He wasn't too strict or too hard, but he was definitely like solid, you know what I'm saying? Like he definitely put his foot down and shit like that. And sometimes it could get a little higher shit, you know what I'm saying? But it made me stronger. That's some things I think about. He definitely loved me hard though. Like he'd do anything for me. And like shit like you know what I'm saying? I love my mom, but it was times where I didn't see her for a while and I think about that shit too and like things that just like a lot of bad things that happened, not too crazy. I didn't have a crazy life, but bad things that happened to me I think about. But good things too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a lot of good things that happened to me. That's why I can smile like I smile, man. That's why I can, you know what I'm saying?
Smile through the pain.
Yeah, smile through the pain, but smile through the happiness too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't try to look down on anything good that happened to me either.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so then looking back for the last time, is there anything you would change or anything you would do differently?
I say it's things I would change, but I think it turned out straight. It turned out straight.
Yeah, well, enough talk about the past. Let's talk about now. How would you describe your sound today? What type of music do you make?
Ooh, I'm kind of all over the place right now. I don't really have a definite sound. I don't know if I'm even trying to find that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I would say I'm more line of hip hop for sure, but I try to even though I'm in that box, I try to push the walls out as far as I can to see what I actually can do. Like I'm not the greatest singer, but I'll lay some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely got some.
I'll lay some vocals down, you know.
So what does a typical day for QZR Dobson look like?
Wake up. I try to wake up at 5, go for a mile run. Then I get ready, take a shower, go to work. You know what I'm saying? 8-hour day, sometimes 12. Then I come home, try to spend a little time with my girl. You know what I'm saying? They'll take up your time. And then I try to write something. Like even if I don't write a whole song in a day or a whole verse, I try to at least write a couple lines. I try to at least get this going, something. Cause usually, even days where I think I'm trash, I'm trying to get into the days. Like even when I feel like inspiration isn't coming, or I feel like every line that I'm spitting is not really, I could do better. I try to at least finish something out, even though it'll never see the light of day. Like I just try to keep, you know what I'm saying, muscle memory going, man.
Right. So do you write during work sometimes throughout the day? Like whenever my question is, when you have a good, like random good thought and you're like, man, that's a good thought, and you're busy or you're working, do you pull out a pen, you pull out your phone? What do you do in that moment? Not when I'm working. Sometimes I can come up with really good metaphors. Like my job, I can't really listen to music like that when I'm working. I can't really, it takes a lot of my attention, and that's low-key the downfall of having a job and trying to do this shit. And like
not really, but I do make bars like,
Right.
and I rip out a piece of paper, and I write it, put it in my little bag. I
got
really
you.
come up with a lot of good shit when I'm driving to work.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
when I'm driving to work, I put on an instrumental. I really freestyle every day to work. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
I try to make something up. But when I hear something,
Right.
I'm like, okay, I got a couple things I do. I steered away. I had this recorder I got from Amazon. I just click that on, record
You
whatever
bring
I
that
got.
to work or?
Yeah, I would bring it to work, but I couldn't really use it on the floor like
Uh-huh.
that. But I would just have it on the way to work. That's where most of on the way to work and on the way home from work.
That's cool.
That's when, yeah.
So you have like records of you, audio tapes of you freestyling from the car and stuff.
Yep.
And have you ever heard a freestyle where like, man, I should just post this?
Ooh, I feel like no. It's
Not
crazy. Not that I probably do have a couple on there that I could, but when I make a really good one, and I'm like, oh damn, that shit was hard. I'm never recording, bro. I'm never recording. And I steered away from the actual like recorder thing. I just do it on the iPhone now. Like,
I feel that, yeah. So what about you talked about a day when you're working. What about a day when you're not working? What does that look like?
Ooh, when
walk
I'm not,
me through, and then walk me through a concert day too.
Okay, when I'm not working, shit, it's probably on the weekend. So I wake up whenever the fuck I want to. Then, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend, I eat whatever the fuck I want to for breakfast. I really do my weekend time. I spend a lot of time with my girl, just like hanging out in the room, chilling, relaxing. And then whenever I can, you know what I'm saying, I pop out, try to write, you know, do my thing. A lot of times, like, with working and doing this music shit, I really wanted a lot, but I really wish I did it more. And I will start doing it more. You know what I'm saying? I do it right now. I do it enough, and that hurts to say out loud. You know what I'm saying? I do it enough, and I'm this good. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to hit that next gear. That way, I want to push a lot of shit. I want to finish a lot of shit so I can get it out of my mind, so I can have more time for this right now. Really, real talk, like this music, I get in where it fit in right now.
Right.
You know, and that's a consequence of not taking it serious when I was younger. You know, it's a consequence of like,
you know the saying though, better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never though. Better late than never. But just trying to get it in where it fit in.
You're not in your 40s or nothing.
Yeah, but I
you
feel
still
old.
got a lot of time left. So
I feel old. My brother-in-law told me my beard getting full. I'm like, oh shit. I remember this shit was a theory, dude.
QZR Dobson, what would you say is the main message behind your music?
The message is put out whatever you feel at the moment in time. Like, put out whatever, even if you going through a great time and everything perfect, you rich as fuck, your bitch bad as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But you feeling down, bro, go ahead, be down. But when you up, be up, man. It's like just constantly feeling something. And then if you're not feeling something, just put some bullshit out. Just put some bullshit.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's a good way. So just put what you're feeling. Don't stress about, you know, what does it look like? How will I be perceived? Like, just put out what your heart wants.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, that's what people need to hear, man. That's good. So, what are some challenges that you face today or you navigate in the music industry and as an artist, independent artist in 2024?
Getting over what's it called? Getting over, it's not pride. Getting over ego. Getting over ego. And I don't necessarily, I have an ego, but I don't show it that often. But like when certain things happen, even though I'm really not, I'm QZR Dobson. I'm still a person at the end of the day, but I'm really not nobody special. Nobody's anybody special, you know? And like sometimes when certain movements happen, I'm like, man, fuck that shit, bro. Like, fuck that nigga, bro. I don't go looking for confrontation or nothing, but it's just in my head, you know what I'm saying? So I see you as like, I don't hate you or nothing. I still dap up with you. But it's like, okay, he's in my way, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go that way. Instead of going and confronting it, you know, with a level head, like, and it could be bigger than what I'm thinking about. A lot of times, this should be bigger in your head than it is in actuality.
Right, yeah.
So it's like, he wasn't even trying to do me like that. It just, that's how the ground was laid at the moment, you know?
Right.
So just really ego, man. Not just mine, though. I don't know what I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially in this space, you know, music, you got to have an ego to make it, period. You know, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe you're better than the next man. Right. But you got to maintain it where it's not where, you know, too much to handle or people don't want to work with you because of it, you know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, shit, ego talking. If niggas don't want to work with me, you don't gotta work with me.
But how do you stay focused and motivated through the bad and during the good?
I just love this shit. I just enjoy it. Even if I don't do nothing with it, I'm probably still be writing and rapping, still going, making music and stuff. It was times in my life where I said I was quit. Like 19, 20, I was like, bro, I'm about to go be a nurse.
Right.
I'm about to do this shit. I was talking with my homie from college. I went to Central for a year. Talking to my homie from college, went out to eat down at Fleetwood. He like, bro, you still rapping? This, down, and third. I'm like, nah, I'm quitting, bro. He like, but you was so good. Like, you was good in college, bro. This, that. But I'm like, man, this is not giving me no money. I feel like all my friends or all the people I knew are doing way better than me. And I'm looking outside of myself rather than in myself and see what really made me happy. So that was one thing that was making me do that. But I just love this shit. I can't get away.
Right.
I can't get
so when
away.
you're having a bad day or a good day, you just remind yourself, like, I just love this so much, I can't give it up.
Yeah.
I feel that with this YouTube, man. There's just times where, like, I can't put it down. Even if I want to. It's just, I would be miserable in the future knowing I gave up. Without,
That
like, you know.
part.
Yeah, you know? Exactly,
part.
yeah. So I know where you're coming from, bro. Okay. So, QZR, in 2024, how do you push yourself creatively?
I try to be better and different than what I was the day before. I try to if I'm used to like doing something a certain way and I want to try it differently, you know what I'm saying? Just take a chance. I'm like, okay, let's take a different road this way, or let's, you know what I'm saying? That would keep me interested. That's how I stay motivated, by staying interested in what I like and what I love. I don't want to jog in place.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about your crew, QZR, media, everybody in QZR. Name them, and how did you meet these people?
All right. You got Morelle. Morelle I met in high school. I can't remember what year I met him, either my freshman or sophomore year I met him in my high school. He was a pretty funny dude. Pretty cool. He was a lot different than he is now. He's the most mature person in our group, I would say. He's definitely grown a lot. IV, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, that's my brother. I was real close with him at high school. I met him in 8th grade, but we started getting cool for real sophomore year. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was doing the rap shit, and I was like, shit, hey, let's do it.
How many people are in that group? 5?
5, yup.
5.
So we got Jay Bailey up next. Jay Bailey, I met him a couple years ago, and that was through Morelle. He worked with Morelle somewhere. And then, you know what I'm saying? He let me know, like, bro, I got this dude. He can sing. He's straight, whatever.
Right.
They ended up going to the studio, and this motherfucker here, he dropped a song on SoundCloud. That bitch did 800K views. I don't know how. I don't know what.
Did he promote it? Nothing?
No.
It's just one of those songs just randomly blew up.
I think he put the song on a thing called Submit Hub. Submit Hub, where you can put your songs on there, and then shit. I hope don't clip that for free, man. Cause look, I'll tell y'all about Submit Hub in a second. But you know what I'm saying? You put it on there.
I don't even heard about this.
Yeah, it's just like you put your song on there and try to send your song out to people who will put it on like a playlist or whatnot, and this, that, and the third. Submit Hub is cool. Okay, I ain't coming for him. But I will say, nowadays, I have lost a song, I would say by proxy, to Submit Hub. Because I put it on there, and I'm pretty sure anybody could see your song off of there. I don't want to blame them. I honestly don't know. But that was one of the things I thought about. Gotta be careful, because they could put your song on a playlist on Spotify, and then if Spotify deems that you were like cheating the stream, not the stream, cheating the streams or whatever.
Like botting?
Like botting. Yeah, like botting. If they say it was bots or whatever, they'll take your song down, and then you have a strike against you. And I'm like, bro, anybody could take your song and put it.
Oh, they gave you a strike?
Well, I wouldn't say it was a strike. I would say they definitely gave me a warning, like, look, if this happens in the future.
They thought you were botting your shit.
Yeah. But I'm like, I didn't put it. It's nothing to do with my account, so I don't really know. Plus, I'm not getting enough streams to even get paid.
Right.
So
why do you care? Y'all get paid, not me.
And real talk, the big artists do that. Everybody do that shit.
Yeah, everybody knows they do that. Meg Thee Stallion, Coil Ray.
Anybody you can name.
Yeah.
Even if they
Giuliani.
don't do it, somebody doing it for them, you know?
Not them do directly, but their label.
Right.
Their label will
Right.
do it. It's
Right.
just because it makes money.
It makes money.
But let's not go off topic though. Let's go back to the
Yeah.
QZR. How do you manage having 5 artists in one group? You know, what's that like?
Yeah.
You guys have creative differences?
I wouldn't really say. I mean, maybe a little bit, but that's not a big deal. It's really more of like the personal shit, man. Like the emotions, or I wouldn't say mindset, but like how people think. You know, and like sometimes at times people don't mesh this down the third, but we keep going.
Right. Yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, when you have that many artistic people in one setting,
Right.
there's bound to be differences.
Right, bound to be differences and stuff like that.
But is there a plan in the future, maybe one day, for a QZR full collab album type of thing?
Yeah, we always talk about. Right now, we doing our own stuff
Yeah.
though. Like whenever we can get a song together. Like right now, QZR is really just like loose.
Right.
And I think it'd be cool if we can do our own shit too. You know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's enough about right now. Let's talk about the future. So, with you specifically, what are your goals within the next 5 years?
Within the next 5 years, I want to be making enough money off of. I'll be fine with making $30 an hour in equivalents off of music, bro. And that's like low. That's like low. That's bare minimum, brother.
Minimum, okay.
I'll be fine if I can. As long as I can do this, and my wife can know that like I'm still doing what it do, like outside of just music, like in personal life. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal in the next 5 years, to actually make this business into something lucrative. I want my brothers to also get out there and do shit for them, not just for themselves, but like for each other. You know, I want us to be a tighter knit group and stuff like that, tighter knit collective. Possibly have a kid, man, and there you have it.
That'd be that's awesome. Bro.
Yeah.
How do you envision the peak of your career? You know.
Oh shit, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Cause the peak could be anything,
Right.
Anything at any time.
Have you ever thought of an idea like maybe like world tour or something like that? Is that a
Yeah, I want to be. My goal, I want to be more than known. I want to be respected for the craft that I bring to the table. I want to be.
Yeah.
I want to be able to like walk in a room with somebody and the fans don't go crazy. I mean, I want some fans to know me. You know what I'm saying? The people that's actually cool with who I am. But I want people in the industry or peers, my peers, you know what I'm saying, or OGs, to be, when I walk into a room, they be like, oh, that's Dobson.
Right.
That's Dobson. Because the respect going to give me everything else I need after that.
Right. Speaking of the industry then, what are some dream collaborations or future collaborations you'd love to do?
Ooh, dream. I would want to definitely do a collab with, I feel like, Kid Cudi, Freddie Gibbs.
Ooh, yeah.
That would be dope.
Some Midwest niggas.
Yeah, I'd definitely do a collab with Mick Jenkins.
Yeah.
That nigga's cold. Saba. Saba, that nigga's cold. If this ever happened, brother, I would definitely do one with J. Cole, bro.
Oof, yeah.
J. Cole, that would be tough.
Want one, yeah.
That would be tough. Hopefully I don't get smoked. Hopefully I don't get smoked. I try my best, I swear to God.
What if he said that about you?
What? If he said that about me? Nah, stop playing.
Jermaine.
Jermaine Cole.
Right. Who else?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I'm thinking. It's a lot of people I want to cut. I could keep naming names.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do some collabs with like a rock band. That would be dope.
Yeah.
Like fucking, if by the grace of God, System of a Down come, I think they're broken up right now. If they come back together and they need somebody to rap, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Right.
Call
yeah.
me. I always wanted to rap with back in the day when I was a kid, or like when I first started getting to rapping, Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
I fuck with Linkin
Rest
Park.
in peace.
Heavy, yeah, rest in peace, Heavy. I fuck with a lot of rock shit. 3 Days Grace.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I fuck with the original group and the new group now. I went to see them. They were dope. 3 Days Grace would be dope if I could hop on that bitch. Tech 9, I would do one with Tech 9.
Right. Yeah, okay. I was waiting for that one.
Yeah, Tech 9 for sure. Eminem for sure.
Yeah.
Ah, dang. Hold up. Ubi and Gotamus.
Okay. Yeah.
For sure. Cess Crew. Shit, Anderson Paak.
Yeah, that'd be yeah.
Yeah, Anderson Paak. Bro, it's a lot of them. It's a lot. No Name Gypsy. Dude, if I could collab, I'm trying to think somebody that would like be like crazy. Like somebody that brings some crazy shit. I know you was talking about Ed Sheeran earlier.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I'm trying to think of a singer.
Let me give you some names.
Yeah, give me some names.
Drake.
Of course.
Of course, no,
Of
no
course.
question.
Yeah, of course. He was coming up.
Kid Leroy.
Kid Leroy. Ooh, I would do a feature with him.
Yeah.
I think that would be dope. I don't really listen to a lot of his music though.
Tyler Creator.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
What about that up and coming rapper Ian?
Ian, yeah, I've heard of Ian. I would do one with him. I would definitely like when it come to like you said what is it? Coy? What did you say?
Kid Leroy.
Kid Leroy. I almost said Coy Leroy.
Coy Leroy.
Coy Leroy. Her too.
Okay.
Yeah, but Kid Leroy and like Ian, I know they had like the same type of vibe, right?
Yeah,
kind of the same type of vibe. I don't. They probably don't sound exactly the same, but they would definitely get me in a different type of bag than I usually am, and I think I could tap into that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What about Chance the Rapper?
Of course.
Really?
Of course.
That's the first time.
I was just listening to his song just came out, Stars.
Yeah.
I'm about to bring the stars.
Yeah.
You so worried about God. You so worried. Yeah, that nigga is cold.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
Chance the Rapper is cold.
That might be a hot take by some people, but so how would you use your platform when you given the opportunity to be mainstream? Would you use it, to help the community? Would you use it to mainly help your family? How do you see yourself, using your platform?
I feel like I would just use it however the fuck I want to. Honestly, I try not to. I don't want to be nobody that people like. I mean, I want you to look up to me. I want to be a respectable man in society, and not just in society, to myself. But like, I don't want to be seen as that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, what he did. That's you supposed to do this, and I help people for sure. My main thing, if I had mainstream, to be honest, I'd be on like some Joe Rogan type shit. Like I would want to create a spot where people can come. I want to do open mics where you're not getting charged. I want to do shows where you're not necessarily getting charged with a lot of promoters. Like I wouldn't charge you to get people to come. It's really more like if I see you talented or I see you got the passion for it, let's give you the tools to like, let's give you the tools to get better. Let's give you the tools to like make it to the next step or something.
Yeah. Okay, I fuck with that. So yeah, you still want something better for the next generation.
I
can respect that. So kind of like the same question, but not really. How would you, when you're done with the music, you're retired, how would you want people to look at your legacy? Like when they think of QZR Dobson, they're like, I
want them to say that nigga was nice. He was cold. I want people to be like, he was an alien. He's not from Earth. You know?
Yeah. I fuck with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go back to the industry before we wrap things up. What do you see in the industry that's going to change?
Honestly, I don't know. It's like I feel like rap or hip hop nowadays is not even rap and hip hop is like it's
sorry, continue that.
No, it's okay. What was you gonna say?
Do you think rap's gonna decline in the future?
No. I think what has happened is rap is everything. Rap is everything. Like when you listen to when you listen to R&B from back in the day, some R&B today, but when you listen to R&B back in the day, mainly a lot of them didn't even rhyme. Right. A lot of them was just like vocals. Nowadays, you got the singers rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce, Beyonce one of the coldest rappers all the time. Okay, she always been rhyming. You know what I'm saying? Rhyming like. And now people that have been just rapping, it's not just rappy rap. Nowadays, you got people like Ian. You got people like Lil Yachty. You got people, Lil Nas X. You got people that's able to do multiple things, but when you see them, that's why when he did Old Town Road, they're like, this is not a country song. He's rapping. Mm-hmm. No, rap is everything.
Okay, yeah. So, since you can't see anything changing, what's one thing you would like to see change for the better, not just for yourself, but for all rappers, future rappers, and all that stuff? What was something you would like to see change?
Oh, I would. I think it's definitely like this now, but like whenever something new come out, like a different type of vibe, bro, it's just accept it for what it is. Even if you don't like that shit, don't talk down on nobody else or the next generation. You know what I'm saying? I low key fell victim like when Lil Uzi first came out, like them type of niggas.
Mumble rap.
Like, yeah, mumble rap. I would definitely call it like mumble rap. This shit ass and blah 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 blah. Cause like I said, I was more on the Tech Nine, Eminem. You know, Eminem. But you can go back to any greatest person that's rapping lyrics, and you be like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's just that type of time, like just accepting whatever it is. It's not taken away from what's already here. You never take away.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So be open minded to all new things that come out in the future. Don't
Yeah.
instantly hate on it. Try to come with
Yeah.
an open mind, and maybe you like it.
Yeah, be open minded. You're gonna end up doing the same shit anyway. If it's taking off, you're gonna end up doing
Or a
it.
form of
So
it.
yeah, a form of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you gonna.
that's a
So
good
you
point.
might as well just fucking do
Yeah.
it. Bro. It's accept.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that. All right. Before we end this, you want to shout out anybody real quick?
Shout out to my pops, Michael James Dobson Jr. I'm the third. Shout out to my mom, Talia Daniel. Shout out my stepmom, but she my mom, Charlene Foy. Who else I want to shout out? Shout out to Simon for interviewing me and approaching me. You know what I'm saying? I met him at a fucking skate park. That was dope. Shout out Big John Roll. You know what I'm saying? That was the first promoter that really fuck with us. Shout out Stutter J and his beautiful wife, Jess. You know what I'm saying? Shout out his son, you know what I'm saying, doing big things. Who else? Shit. I'm trying to remember my man's name. Cause I gotta show him I hoop with him too.
Be pissed.
I know I hoop with him. He fuck with Stutter too. Damn. I haven't seen him in a while, bro. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. His nigga look like 21 Savage. And when I say that, y'all know who I'm talking about. I fuck with you, bro. You that nigga, bro. You cool as hell. Shout out to God. You know what I'm saying? However you may praise him or however you take in the energy, you know? And yeah, shout out QZR. Shout out everybody in there. Morelle, DJ, fucking J Bailey, Ivy, Dobson.
All right, man, that's perfect to end it on, man. If you guys made it this far, make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to check out all of QZR's music. You got any future shows coming out?
Yeah.
It's gonna be uploaded in September, so.
In September? Okay. Is it gonna be after?
It's gonna
Well,
be after
I'm
the
gonna say.
Soulja Boy.
Damn.
Yeah, because you gotta get the footage for that.
Damn. Not right now.
Any future projects coming out?
Yeah, I plan on dropping 2 songs a month with 5 pieces of content each. And then I got a healthy storage of music that's just ready to go. Yeah, I'm QZR Dobson, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere music goes, it gets there. Check me out. QZR all day, boy, we rep, you know.
All right.
Shout out to Simon one more time.
Peace.